Hello, welcome back to Gina C Creates. Today we're going to make these cute bat hair bows with faux leather. I'm going to show you how to make it with your Cricut maker. I'm going to use a standard grit mat, and you'll also need some hair clips. You can find these on Amazon. They're available in different sizes and colors. I'm using my hot glue gun. And then you'll need your choice of faux leather. So I got this pack off at Amazon. It has a variety of different colors and it also has one black sheet. So I'll be using that for the bat. And then I also like how it doesn't have that rigid texture. It's nice and smooth and it can bend well. So it is kind of thin, the one I used, but I think it'll work fine for my bows. And then I'm going to show you the template I'm using. You can download it free from ginacreates.com. Once you get the zip file downloaded, you're going to need to extract all files and save it to the same location. And inside you will find the 5 different art files. I give you the SVG, PNG, PDF, EPS, and DXF. So this one is the PDF, and I also include this one in the download as well. This is the 5-inch bow, so you can find that in a different folder. So in case you don't have a cutting machine, you can still make these bow with the PDF template. You just print them out on cardstock, and then you cut out the template, and you'll be able to save this and reuse it every time you want to make a bat hair bow. So you would just take your faux leather material and you'll flip it upside down. On the back side, you will trace out with a pen or a white colored pencil if the material is black, and just go around and trace the whole template. And then just use a pair of sharp scissors and cut on the white line, or you can cut the white line off so you don't see it on the back side of the bow. And then you have your bat bow ready cut out. So next I'm going to show you how to create it with your Cricut maker. And you can also cut this with Cricut Explore. Just make sure you cut on the right setting. So for the 2 smaller bows, I just uploaded the SVG file and it comes 2 in 1 file. And when you upload it, you just want to make sure it uploaded the correct size so it can make your 4-inch bow and your 4.5-inch bow. And the size should be 6.127 in width and then the 7.11 in height. And so you can ungroup it, and then you will select one bow and you can group that as well, and then the bottom bow you ungroup that. And then you can select each layer and change the colors to personalize it for your project. But other than that, it's pretty much ready to cut. So if you like, you can leave it as is, or you can edit it for yourself. So once that's done, you can just click make and then send it to the mat. And then I always like to rearrange my shapes on my mat so I can cut, not waste anything. So just make sure it's in that cutting space for your material. And then for the maker, I cut on the material fabric, and I go down and find the faux leather paper thin, and I cut on that. And I use the fine point blade. So you can use a new standard grit mat to hold down your faux leather. Just make sure it's nice and clean from any other debris. I was cutting felt earlier, so I just wanted to clean that off. And I am going to cut with the shiny side face down and cut on the back side. So I'm just going to lay that down on my mat, and I'm going to hold it into place using blue painter's tape just to make it more secure. But if you have a fabric grit mat, like the strong grit mat, you can use that as well. And then just feed it into your Cricut machine so it can cut out your shapes. And if you have a different type of faux leather, you might need to do a test cut to see which setting you should be cutting on. And then once they're done cutting out, you can flip it over and take them off the mat. And then next I'm going to lay my pink color down, which is I'm using as an accent color just because I love pink so much, but you can use whatever colors you like. And I'm just going to have it stand out against the black color. So I'm putting that face down, and I'm going to have my machine cut out the second mat. And once that's done cutting, we can remove those shapes as well from the mat. And you can see it cut pretty nicely, except for the corner got a piece of the tape as well, so it didn't cut that deep enough. But that was an easy fix. So next I am going to put these together using my hot glue gun. So for the small 4-inch bow, I'm just gluing the 2 end tabs together, and then I'm placing the middle strap on the back, and then I am going to pinch the front of the bow, and I am going to wrap the strap around tight so it can hold it, and apply more glue to the back to close it. And then I'm going to place this cute little bow on the front of the small bat wing. So you're just going to need some more hot glue and place that on to the center of the bat wings. So that should line up pretty well. And then we're going to add the hair clip to the back. So depending on which side you want your hair bow to be, whether it's on the right side or left side of the head, just be mindful on which way you're facing your hair clip when you glue it down to the back. And then next I'm going to work on the 4.5-inch bow, and this one has the little ribbon dangling at the bottom. So we are going to pinch that in the middle and glue it down to the back. And we're going to place hot glue on the back of the bow as well in 2 different spots so it holds down the pinch. And then you just hold it closed until it dries. And then we're going to pinch those 2 centers together. So I'm just going to grab the strap for that, and I'm going to place some hot glue onto the back, and make sure you have your leather facing the correct way. You pinch it and wrap it around, and then close it with more hot glue. And just please be careful when you're handling the hot glue. It can burn you pretty bad. So maybe you want to wear some gloves if you're not used to working with hot glue. And then once that's done drying, we're going to place the hair clip on the back of that. And for this bow, I'm not too worried about the way the clip is facing, because these type of bows are kind of meant for the back of the head or a ponytail. So you just clip it right on over that. And then lastly, I'm going to do the 5-inch bow that we cut out with our PDF template. And I'm just pinching it down the center, and you can pinch it however you like. I always just like to do like a W fold and put hot glue on the back to hold it down together. And then I add my strap down the center. And you can start at either end of the strap and put some hot glue down and wrap it around and hold it closed. And then you can add your hair clip to the back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to make these hair bows. Don't forget to download the free SVG file from geniusecreates.com. You can find that link down in the video description. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can follow me for more Cricut projects.